A very good evening, everyone. I welcome you to 2019's first verbal class. You have signed up to spend the next 9 months with LearnQuest, and I am here to make sure that your time here is fruitful. This video will be the first video of the series, and in this video, we will be discussing about the structure of the VARC section of CAT 2016, 17, and 18, all three of which I was personally a part of. We will then see what could be the magical key to decode the VARC section. Trust me when I say this, with practice, all of you have the potential to score 99 plus in this section, and the target for all of us will be no different. So, the structure has been 34 questions since the last 3 years. Out of the 34 questions, 24 are reading comprehension questions and 10 are verbal ability questions. A further breakup shows that the 24 RCs were in the form of 3 passages of 6 questions each and 2 of 3 questions each in 2016 and 17, and 4 passages of 5 questions each and 1 passage of 4 questions in 2018. A look at the VA sections breakup reveals that the 10 questions are divided as 4 para jumbles, 3 para closures and 3 odd one outs. If we see the score versus percentile for the last 2 years, 63 marks means 98 percentile, which means if you solve 24 RCs with a 90% accuracy, you will get about 21 questions correct, which essentially means you are already a 98 plus percentiler. And this essentially means that solving RCs means clearing the VARC hurdle. RCs can make as well as break your CAT journey. We will start with the RCs and we will sandwich the verbal ability part in between so that we will cover everything without being bored. We will meet every Tuesday and Wednesday 10 p.m. sharp. I will make a doubt thread also where you can post all your doubts and I will get back to you within 24 to 36 hours. If a lot of you face doubting the same question, I may also make a video solution for you guys. Now let us see how to solve RCs. So RCs basically test 2 types of skills. The first is the skill of reading. This involves separating the main idea of the passage. The second is identifying the statements that support the main idea and also understanding the meaning of the words given in the passage. The meaning type question has been a constant feature since the last 3 years, so you can easily expect 1 or 2 questions on it even in CAT 19. The second essential skill is the skill of solving. This involves understanding that not so evident idea, separating the facts from the opinion of the author, understanding the overall tone of the passage and making logical inferences. Now, to score well in VARC, you do not need to be a speed reader. This is one of the most commonly asked questions that often aspirants ask me. Do I need to be a speed reader when they start their preparation? And trust me when I say this, you don't need to be a speed reader. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube which will teach you how to read faster. And some of you may well be aware of this technique also, but you do not, essentially it is not required as far as CAT is concerned. A typical CAT RC can be solved in under 12 minutes with no speed reading. Now we will formulate the strategy to solve RCs. Those who are repeaters, you may be having your own strategy. So I request you to follow my strategy, compare the results, the mock scores that you get, and then decide what works best for you. For those who are taking CAT for the first time, you may start with my strategy and see if you can tune it to suit your own needs. Now before we go ahead and solve the first passage, I want to reiterate that there is no better way to learn than learning by doing. So when I post a passage, I want all of you to first solve it. First of all, read it, understand, then solve it, and then come and watch the solution and decide where you were correct and where you were wrong. It is important to understand what was the situation because of which you marked the option that you marked, then to understand why it is correct or why it is wrong. Only then you will be able to analyze your answers and get to the correct solution. RCS for me is the art of elimination. Any question that comes in the CAT in the RC section, so there will be 4 options, out of which 2 can easily be eliminated. For the rest 2, we just need to decide which one suits the question better. Solving RCS is essentially the art of elimination. We will meet in the second video.